Yes, I will take it.
So some other major news that dropped this week from the world of Hollywood. This was a big week. I mean, take a look at that sidebar right there. A lot of amazing stuff happened.
Oh my God.
Hollywood news. We got an announcement for some sequels that nobody ever thought was going to happen. There was a big announcement for Bad Boys 3.
Oh my goodness.
And the real crazy one, Gladiator 2.
Gladiator 2.
Gladiator 2, the Ridley Scott masterpiece, winner of multiple Academy Awards, 11 Academy Award nominations. Best Picture win, Best Actor win for Russell Crowe.
I'm not sure how they're going to do that without Russell Crowe. I feel like he carried that movie on his shoulders. So.
Let's take a break before we get into Gladiator, because we want to really peel that onion and give it its full due respect. Let's talk about Bad Boys 3 for just a second.
Okay.
Who doesn't like Bad Boys? Ralph, Bad Boys 1 or 2? If you had to pick one.
Well, I mean, I like them both, man. They're fantastic. You know, the second one got a little ridiculous with the explosions, but that's Michael Bay, and it's still pretty awesome. I still like seeing Martin Lawrence and Will Smith on screen.
Are you excited about the potential for a Bad Boys 3? Any excitement? Is it too little, too late?
Nah, I love those guys together. They're incredibly hilarious.
Shauna, any excitement for? Did you ever? Do you give a crap? I mean,
I'm gonna admit this on live YouTube. I've never seen Bad Boys.
Oh no!
This is like Hot Fuzz. You've never seen Bad Boys 2?
I know, right? But I can't ever get enough of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. They're awesome. So I'm excited. I'll have to binge watch 1 and 2.
Well, I can say I had no interest in another Bad Boys movie at all. I mean, we haven't seen a Bad Boys movie in what, 15 years? The first one came out in 1995.
Wow.
Some of you people watching the show weren't even born yet when the first Bad Boys came out. And I wasn't excited about it until I saw the way they announced it.
Yeah.
They announced it. Martin Lawrence announced it on his Instagram page. Him and Will Smith were sitting at the beach, and Will Smith starts going all nuts. He said, "It's official, it's official, it's official." If you haven't seen the Instagram video with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith announcing Bad Boys 3, it's called Bad Boys for Life.
Oh, cool.
Which I think would be a better title for Bad Boys 4.
Really?
Maybe I'm just a wordsmith. I don't know. I think Bad Boys for Life would make a little bit more sense.
You're so funny.
But yeah, I mean, once I saw their video and the energy level that they had, I got a little bit excited. And like Ralph, you were saying, Michael Bay. I've never been the biggest Michael Bay fan. I did like The Rock when it came out. I liked Armageddon. I like Deep Impact a little bit more, but that wasn't Michael Bay. But I haven't been a big fan of his work with the Transformers.
Okay, yeah.
I hear you. But this is not going to be a Michael Bay movie, and that makes me a little bit nervous. Because even though I'm not a big Michael Bay fan, he has that... Bad Boys has a certain look to it that makes it so classic and so iconic. Kind of like John Wick. It has that certain style to it that looks very Michael Bay, and I think it worked for Bad Boys. The directors for Bad Boys 3 are these unknown, like foreign directors. I IMDb'd them. I really didn't recognize any of their titles.
Interesting.
So that makes me a little bit nervous. If you're going to do Bad Boys for Life, if you're going to finally do Bad Boys 3,
maybe
you kind of got to invite Michael Bay into it,
right?
I think.
Interesting. I don't know how that's going to go then.
Yeah.
Well.
And it might not even happen. But they seem to be really moving forward. They said they're going to begin production January of 2019. So they're really rushing this thing into production.
Wow.
It has a January 2020
really?
Release date already scheduled. That could change. I mean, the studios put their movies on their slates and they change constantly. If we've learned anything from Fox and Marvel. Never count on one release date.
Right.
To stick.
Plus, Will Smith doesn't really pump out anything bad. I'm pretty sure he puts a lot of thought into his roles, and I'm sure they're gonna nail it, man.
Huge Will Smith fan, man.
Yeah.
The man can do no wrong.
Right. No.
And I think Martin Lawrence is due for a comeback.
Right.
Haven't seen him since Big Mama's House 9.
I'm a little surprised they mentioned this because I went to go see him maybe like about a year and a half ago at the Chicago Theater. He did
Oh, nice.
And he was talking about, somebody yelled out Bad Boys 3, and he was talking about, no, man, I'm way too old. He was talking about running just up and down the stage and how he was
exhausted from that.
He's like, if Will calls me, I don't know what the movie's going to be about, but I'm going to be tired as hell. And so he just kind of kept ranting about how, like, you know, it'd be ridiculous and how nobody would want to see that. So just that news alone, oh my God,
that's
so
interesting.
Excited.
That's interesting because I would think that Martin would be the one who was really pushing for Bad Boys 3. Because Will Smith can He can take his
anything
pick
right
of
now.
just about any movie, and they'll give him a movie. But Martin Lawrence is probably the one who's like, "Hey, can we make Bad Boys 3,
Yeah, right.
please?
That's what I would think.
I got Michael Bay on the line. Let's make Bad Boys 3." So it's kind of nice that he's waiting to make sure it's done right before he actually commits to it. I think that's bullcrap. I think Martin Lawrence has been pushing this since day one because they've been talking about making this movie for a while.
Really?
They've
Wow.
gone through scripts. They've had it's happening, it's not happening, it's happening, it's not happening. But apparently it's happening. If you believe Will Smith and Martin Lawrence's Instagram, if you haven't watched it, check it out. It's exciting.
Pretty cool.
How happy and pumped they are.
I know.
For this video. Speaking of happy and pumped,
Yeah.
who's ready? Who liked Gladiator?